days. His legacy lives in his son by his side. They're chasing a truth that can no longer hide. Captain Thunder and Blue Bolt, this is where the storm begins. Fighting unfairness and clearing his name. Lightning strikes and justice wins.
On a catwalk, Teresa struts her stuff, but the fame and attention just isn't enough. When the darkness descends, turning day to night, she takes to the skies with a blinding light. She's a sight to behold, sexy and powerful, brazen and bold. She's turning up for the fight, rooting out evil and shining so bright. Electric bolts from a stormy sky, leather wings of a dragon's flight. A psychic sword cuts through the night, a fiery heart standing ready to fight. Southern nights, they rise and soar, God in the south, yeah, they're ready to roar. From the shadows to the shining lights, that will protect you day and night. Southern nights.
In the shadow of the city, she listens deep. Every whisper, every murmur, every secret we keep. Her ears catch the echoes of a world in despair. Murcielaga, she bad, she's always aware. Clearing streams in stables cold and gray. Shadows dance while horses softly neigh. He tells the creatures in the barn each night that one day he'll wear armor shining bright. From dawn to dusk he works with honest hand, feeding mares and working on the land. But he has his heart set on the table round, to join the knights who bravely serve the crown. With a sword and shield he'll join the fight, prove his worth before it's Christmas night. He'll show them all as he sets out on his quest, a gift to himself, a night before Christmas. With a sword and shield he'll join the fight, prove his worth before it's Christmas night. He'll show them all as he sets out on his quest, a gift to himself, a night before Christmas. But chivalry demands self-sacrifice, and when folks need help, this boy does not think twice. He meets the need, though it costs him his dream. But maybe things are more than they seem. With a sword and shield he'll join the fight, prove his worth before it's Christmas night. He'll show them all as he sets out on his quest, a gift to himself, a night before Christmas.
There's a shop on the corner with a sign that glows. Step inside if you dare, where the oddness flows. Ancient whispers echo through the dusty air. Shelves of fallen deities, all beyond repair. Gods and services, mystical merchandise. Gods and services, wanna roll the dice. Zeus in the bargain bin, thunder on the cheap. Hades sells for half off while his minions creep. Aphrodite's beauty faded over time. Now she runs the counter in this celestial five and dime. Gods and services, mystical merchandise. Gods and services, wanna roll the dice. Gods and services, wanna roll the dice. Zeus is in the bargain bin, thunder on the cheap. Hades sells for half off while his minions creep. Aphrodite's beauty faded over time. Now she runs the counter in this celestial five and dime. Gods and services, mystical merchandise. Gods and services, wanna roll the dice. Gods and services, wanna roll the dice.
The chosen one.
What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Frog Tony. I'm joined here by some fine gentlemen.
What's going on, everyone?
Elliot Rodriguez down there. What's up, Elliot?
What's going on, man? Thank you for having me. What's going on, guys?
Elliot!
What's up?
No problem. Of course,
What's going on?
to my right, none other than the Autoy fanboy. What's up, Autoy?
Not much, buddy. Just happy to be here. So glad Elliot's here. Awesome stuff.
What's up, Atoy? How you doing, man?
Hidden Hand says,
Good,
fuck
good,
yeah,
brother.
I agree. I would use real music. If we had some real musicians here in Comicsgate, I would definitely get them to make us some songs. I got to get somebody to make some actual art for the show, at least, right? Now, we can't have Comicsgate Suburbs with that AI art that I use all the time. I got to get someone to real do it.
Nice. What are you looking for? Something like just showing off Suburbs?
Yeah, just like Suburbs, maybe a banner.
Nice. Oh, man, I would like to do something, but I'm gonna see what I can do with some time. Maybe I'll probably manage something.
Oh, look at that. Volunteering, that's what Comicsgate's about, helping each other out.
Hell yeah.
So what have you been up to, Elliot? Let's start with you. We usually start with Autoy, but he's just going to tell us some stories about his landlady looking sexy in the yard. And no one wants to hear that.
Nah.
No, I'm doing good, man. Just just streaming the little bit that I can. Getting ready to close out Ominous. Ominous ends on Friday, and I wanted to stop by mainly to say thank you and to also answer a few questions that I think might have popped up because you guys have been promoting the book really well, and I thank you guys so much. There was a few comments that I heard about the book that I wanted to hopefully clear up today.
Elliot's here to yell at us, guys. I fucked up somewhere.
No. I just wanted to like make sure that people understand, like, just set the record straight. Like, it's not saying that what you guys said was wrong or ill-willed or anything like that, but I just wanted to make sure that people understood what's going on with the campaign and not get the wrong message about stuff.
Well, I was just a little confused
when
when you sent me that video from the cartels beheading that guy, and you said something about Tony. This is you, or something. I don't know.
With the head on top of the truck.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. No, but yeah, thank you guys for promoting the book, man. It's really nice. I really appreciate it.
Well, I like the way the book looks. I like the look of the villain. It's very distinct.
Yeah, man. People have been raving about the character, and he's not the central focus of the book, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna have to like readjust a few things.
I mean, Darth Vader wasn't the central focus of Star Wars, but it became more iconic, right? Like,
right.
That's true. Yeah. It's just like what the fans know. They went towards that. No, so yeah. I'm not trying to fight against that hypeness for him though, but it is surprising, and I'm really happy, and yeah. So I'm looking over the horizon, and it's bright. Like, it's really cool that I get to like draw my characters and then work on this book, and then actually see that people are supporting it. So super excited for that, and I'm going to start drawing pages as soon as this campaign is done, and excited for that.
Nice. So, where are you going to close it out on your own channel? You got
I'm closing it out. Yeah, definitely. I'm closing it out on my channel. I have a YouTube channel also. It's Elliot Rodriguez Art, and I do my show every Thursday morning. And but for the closeout, which is on Friday, I'm going to be streaming from 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 10 p.m. because the campaign closes at 9. So that day, I'll do like those long closeout streams, and hopefully get a bunch of people in the chat. Hopefully, you guys can come on also and hang out and just shoot the shit and just hang out and talk and see while everybody's out there doing stuff. So we can hang out and then close out the campaign, because the campaign is scheduled to close at 9 p.m. that day. So I want to be there for the end of it and then get in Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. And so
I don't want to confuse anybody. Some people might be like, "Oh, 9 p.m." and then it's like, "Oh, wait, it wasn't 9 p.m. my time. It was 9 p.m. Elliot's time."
Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. That's correct. So it'd be what, 8 p.m. Central? 8 p.m. Central? Yeah, something like that. So. Definitely do some drinking. Yes, I'm going to be definitely do some drinking. And hopefully have some. I got liquor here, so I'm just getting it prepped and ready to go for Friday. And I'm super excited. Yeah, man.
I mean, I'll definitely go shot for shot with you, Elliot. I'll get myself a brand new bottle of salsa.
Yeah, we could do it. Yeah. Come on the street, and we'll do it. We'll do shot for shot. We can't do like every $1,000 we do a shot. No, we could probably do like every $10 or something like that.
I'll do every backer. We'll do a shot every backer until we're both passed out.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah. I'm down. Yeah, let's do it.
The book pumped up. Look, I'm off.
Yeah. Yeah, make sure they're back, and then we'll do a shot for every backer. I'll do like half.
Elliot. He's already bailing out. Well, maybe half shot.
Yeah, okay.
We'll every 5 backers or something.
Watch it be like 100 backers. I'm gonna have to chug a whole bottle down. Like man. Okay.
Well, I did that one time. So I always go $10 shots, right? And I'm like, we'll get a couple people, right? I think we'll get a couple people. Zombie Boy comes in, balls fucking on the table, just goes boom, $100 right off the fucking top of the show. Goes, here, do 10 shots. Son of a bitch.
Man.
And then I ended up buying Bloodruth. That's how I got Bloodruth, because he's like, there's a whole bunch of money, get drunk. And I woke up and I was like, how did I get this comic book? What happened last night?
It was a bad hangover.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Man, you had to head right for the shower after that. It was so dirty.
Yeah, man.
So how you been, Toy? What's going on with you?
Oh, not much, man. Kind of a. I didn't see her at all today. I was really disappointed. Thought, nice weekend day. She'd be out doing stuff, but no, she must have been out with the boyfriend. But yeah, I didn't see her. Yeah, today I just played referee with my family. It's like, oh, stop arguing. Leave me out of it. Ugh, one of those days. But excitedly, though, I found something to watch after the stream tonight, because Mint Salad just did a breakdown of one of my all-time favorite movies, Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan. So I'm psyched to see what Mint thought of it.
I saw
What's
that.
that?
It popped up on my feed. I was like, oh, Altoy is going to be all over this one.
Oh, brother. Like I loved her breakdowns of the original series and the animated series and stuff. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh fuck yes. I'm gonna watch that.
That's from
So shout out to Mint Salad.
I'm not a Star Trek fan, but I know that there's a big story called Wrath of Khan. But then they did a remake recently with J.J. Abrams. So the one she's doing is the old one.
Yeah. The old one, the original one with
okay,
cool.
cool.
William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy.
Ricardo Montalban.
Nice.
Oh, he was so good.
Yeah.
He was so
with
buff,
the fake
man.
rubber. No, it was a fake rubber.
No, that was him.
No, it was
That's
little
a
rubber thing he put
rumor.
under his
That
shirt.
that's old
There's
wives'
no
tale.
way that old fucker was not that fucking buff.
That was him, brother. I'm telling you. I was all 100% Montalban.
I'm gonna need it was fine Corinthian leather right underneath his fucking shirt. That's what it was.
Nice.
We'll have to do some
Kid
digging.
pretending to be Indian. What?
What's up, Cosmic?
Maybe
Raven?
Mitt knows the
Oh,
answer. We'll have to
Yeah,
find
but
out.
I'm
Maybe
digging
Mitt's
it.
a review.
Yeah, but digging Mint's work. She's been doing a lot of great reviews. Oh, good stuff. Congrats to her.
Hell yeah, man.
If you're into Twilight Zone, her breakdown of the Twilight Zone episodes is fucking fantastic.
Yep.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
But we're not
What you
here. We're
been
not
up-
here to talk about Star Trek. We're here to talk about comic books.
What you been up to, Tony?
I know.
What am I up to? Nothing really. I've been chilling, just relaxing at the house. Wondering if I should go to work on Monday.
Yeah, man.
Where I
Monday's a
work,
drag.
Monday's a drag, but like where I work, I just roll in like whatever I want. And we have like an understanding. Like I just show up whenever I want. I call off whenever I feel like it. Really, they can't fire me because what I do, no one else knows how to do, and I know how to run all the computer systems. So it's like if you fire me, then you're gonna have to like spend hours and weeks training people to learn this thing when you could just put up with the fact that I didn't show up to work.
Oh, you're that talented guy that once you leave, nobody can replace.
Yeah. And I
Nice.
reprogrammed a whole bunch of stuff there so that like even when they fire me, then they can't figure out what I did. So it's fantastic. Yeah.
Okay,
But
man.
you know what
It's
isn't
good to be wanted.
fantastic? Yeah, you know what isn't
What is
fantastic, guys? They're changing my Hulk. They're ruining my favorite character in Marvel. I don't know if you guys seen this.
I haven't. How else are they messing with him?
The end of an era for the Incredible Hulk. Well, we'll skip most of the blather. They're going to turn him into something called the Infernal Hulk.
Oh yeah, I saw an image like that. What is that all about?
So right now, the Incredible Hulk, for whatever reason, they've decided to have him fight like demons and like eldritch beings and stuff. And so they're going to end the current run of the Incredible Hulk and then come out with something called the Infernal Hulk. Well, basically, he's going to be like powered by like eldritch energy. It's all off of that stupid Immortal Hulk where they're like, hey, what if the green energy, the gamma radiation is actually like a form of Satan that like made the Hulk powerful? No, they're not race swapping him again. They already did.
That's lame.
Tony's like the sidekick character in Eurotrip, the one that did his job by the phone. Yeah, it's pretty much. Yeah, I think it's lame as fuck. I mean, it doesn't even look good. This looks like shit. Like, this looks like somebody like Timu Hulk, right? Am I wrong? Man, I could be wrong. Do you guys think this looks good? I don't want to like taint
I don't
it.
know. What's that green thing? Is that like he's oozing or something?
I guess that's
What is
like
that
the
green
green
thing?
radiation, the gamma inside him. I don't fucking know. It looks
Devil Gamma.
Yeah.
I don't dig it.
Uh,
No likes. Infernal Hulk.
Yeah, because like I said, he's fighting for whatever reason. They decided, hey, what if the Hulk just started fighting a bunch of monsters? Let's read. What is the current storyline in the pages of the Incredible Hulk? As noted in recent previews of the Incredible Hulk, Johnson and Klein's current run on the Incredible Hulk features Hulk being hunted by the primordial being known as the Eldest, who has been sending all manner of monster after the Jade Giant. As the Eldest wants to bring forth the Mother of Horrors, and the Hulk is the key to doing so. The Hulk's traveling companion during the last 2 years, Charlie Tidwell, was also friends with the Hulk's alter ego, Bruce Banner, had recently acquired the God Skin, a pelt made from the skin of monsters known as Lycana. The pelt gives Charlie super strength, but it also gives her a taste for blood. More recently, she split from the Hulk because she realized he was trapping Banner within himself, torturing him, and she didn't want him to become a monster like the Hulk. So yeah, that's the other thing. In recent years, they keep going back and changing the relationship between the Hulk. Like they make up, and then oh no, the Hulk's mad at him. Oh no, Banner's mad at the Hulk. Oh, they're separate beings. They're the same being. Like all this
trying to make everybody
lame.
gods. Also, no, trying to make everybody gods. Like they made Venom God tier strength. Now Hulk's God tier level strong. It's crazy, huh?
All right. John Wong says, I bet Tony's screensaver is Dennis Nedry saying, you didn't say the magic word. Leia from like Jurassic Park. He's waving his finger.
Yeah, I remember that. That guy's awesome.
Yeah, I always like that's the one thing I learned when I was like, I'm gonna say like 20, right? I was at a job and this guy, he's training me, right? And he goes, I'm gonna train you, but I'm only gonna train you like 90% of the way. And I said, why would you do that? Why would you train me 100? He goes, because if I train you 100%, then you could replace me. But if I only give you 90%, they still need me for the 10% you can't do. And I've stuck with that for the rest of my life. Like, oh, that's smart. Like, why would you make yourself replaceable, right? Why would you give everyone else all the information they need to take your job? So
that's smart.
Believe it. Yeah. Listen to me now. The rain is over. You understand?
Definitely. That's smart.
BB says, I've enjoyed the newest run of Hulk. You're beefy. I hate this bullshit.
What do you think about Infernal, Beefy? What does he think? Is that out yet?
No, I don't think it's out yet. It's coming out soon. It says the Eldest will finally go head-to-head with the Hulk, and the end result will leave Banner and the Hulk supernaturally split apart, with the Hulk now under control of the Eldest. So the evil monster that's chasing the Hulk is now going to punch Banner out of the Hulk and then jump inside the Hulk.
Huh.
Which is dumb.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that going to be a forced reason to say that Hulk is now going to refer to himself as they, them?
Oh, God, I hope not. This might be... Inferno is not out yet, yeah. I'm hoping this isn't one of those situations where they're trying to change the Hulk so they can screw over the original creators and stuff. Like, hey, we need our own version because eventually it's going to go public domain. But
nice.
Either that or they're just out of ideas. Like, it's so simple. The Incredible Hulk, a guy who turns into a monster, right? And the monster represents his inner self. It's not that difficult. It writes itself. They had a whole TV
Hulk
show
smash.
with Bill Bixby, right? Motherfucker. That's how mad I got. I knocked all my fucking monster cans over. God damn.
Monster cans?
Yeah. Well, it's the pile from last month. What do you think? I throw them away every fucking...
You don't recycle? Oh, that's right. You don't tip either, so I guess not.
I drink a lot of Monster also.
I save them, and then when I get enough of them, when I get the tower high enough, I put them.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, not only did I fuck up the cans, I also like screwed up my camera now.
Man,
when I say camera, I mean I got the capture card, so the capture cards got fucked up. So good job for me. Cosmic says Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, that dynamic's always been interesting about Hulk, no? That dynamic with the Doctor and the monster, yeah. They need to explore that more, huh?
Well, the issue with that is a lot of people are wrong about the whole Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde dynamic to begin with, because in the original story, right, the Curious Case of Mr. Hyde, Dr. Jekyll is in full control of his Hyde self. Like, Hyde isn't a separate personality. It's not like two people. Hyde is just like a mask that Dr. Jekyll wears in order to do bad things. It's like, like when a criminal puts on a mask and he's like robbing people, and then like, oh, he's actually the pastor. Like he's a good person, quote unquote, in front of society, and then he uses the potion, turns into Mr. Hyde, and just gets to do whatever he really wants to do without any repercussions because no one knows it's him underneath the grotesque features of Hyde.
Huh? Is that
No
true?
inhibitions.
Yeah. Read
Crazy.
the original story, the original short story. Curious Case.
I was under the impression that it was like he just completely lost all track of what happened. Interesting.
No, that was a result of Hollywood and when they adapted the movie, because the original story is a twist ending, right? You don't know, and it's actually not.
Is that he knew the whole time that he was doing everything?
Yeah, well, the twist
That's
is
crazy.
like you don't know that Dr. Hyde and or Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are the same person, and the story isn't told from Dr. Jekyll's perspective. It's told from like the investigators investigating the crimes that are going on and stuff, right?
Huh.
And because in the story, Dr. Jekyll is going to leave everything to Mr. Hyde should he die, right?
Yeah.
So they're like they think that he's being blackmailed by this mysterious Mr. Hyde, and who is this Mr. Hyde that's going to take all of Dr. Jekyll's possessions and everything, right? And then throughout the story, they eventually track him down and they find him dead in the laboratory, and he transforms back into Dr. Jekyll.
Interesting.
And then Hollywood was like, "That's dumb. People don't want that. Let's just have a monster that like beats people up." And then they have that whole dynamic with, "Oh no, he's different," and blah blah blah.
That makes him like kind of more interesting and more sinister on Dr. Jekyll's behalf, huh? That he would resort to that. Crazy. I have to check that book out.
But yeah, so I don't like this, but the Hulk dynamic with the Hulk being his inner child and
that was portrayed differently.
I like that dynamic, right? I like the whole Banner's in control of himself. He's always calm. He doesn't want to do anything. He doesn't want to cause any trouble because all the abuse that his father put him through. So he's like kind of weird, and then the Hulk just is his inner self letting loose. And then you just he fights monsters, monster of the week. You get all that nice stuff, but they don't want to do that shit no more.
Yeah.
You get this weird fucking infernal Hulk.
Crazy, man. What a waste.
Omnibabibus.
What's going on, Don? Don's in the chat. Yeah, I was on this show 3 weeks ago, a long time ago. We were doing the studio thing on the show. Yeah, he kept mispronouncing. He does it on purpose just to mess with me, but it's funny. He can't say ominous. He says omnibabus. It trips me out every time.
It's a hard word to say sometimes. Like I'll have to like second guess. Ominous, right? Like, but I have to consciously think of it, like in order to say it. Like it doesn't flow naturally.
It's a word. It's not like an invented name. It's a word.
Yeah, I know, but it's like I see it and my mind is like confused.
Yeah, that's true.
It's one of those words.
Speaking
of ominous, let's take a look at this Bad Boys campaign. Ominous Avenging Death. The fight you've been waiting for is here. Zadok versus Deathmonger. Of course, raised $3,136. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, CG, thank you, Comicsgate, for all the support. It's been immense and super happy, grateful, and yeah, I'm just ready to continue working and putting out the next chapters of the story, because this is just the kickoff. This is not the actual story itself. That's just like an introduction type thing, and super happy that people are privy to the concept. So that's great.
Let's take a look at this trailer real quick. I do like the logo.
Thank you. Sweet.
All right, that's the part where they're going to come at each other, and then the next panel is they're like completely missed, right? Like they just No
I
impact.
wanted to build a hype. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I wanted to build a hype. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Good. Sorry.
No, go ahead. You said you wanted to build a hype.
No, yeah. I wanted to build a hype up when I was promoting this book digitally. At least I only showed off those first 2 pages. No, and I wanted people to like just based on those 2 pages to get the book, so they would see it and then get that surprise while they read it. But since I've been doing this campaign, I've shown page 3 and 4, so you get to see what actually happens after this panel. So it's pretty funny.
You're like me. You just want to show everything. You just want to be like, here's all the art.
I would like
all
to,
the
man.
fucking
Yeah.
story.
I would like to. Yeah. We got to keep some of it hidden so people can actually enjoy it when they read it.
There you go. There's the campaign. Check out these other great videos from the Ominous Show.
Yeah, that's the show that I host every Thursday. The Ominous Show, just trying to get people to get the name embedded in their brains, and yeah, I'll do it every Thursday. Do every like an extra stream during the week if I have a guest. I had Andy Smith last week, and I had Ben Soto that was in the chat. Also, we're talking about Cephas, and I'm trying my best to promote people also. No? So I want to do what you're doing, like what you're doing, what Katie's doing to help be another platform for people to come on there and show their book out. And yes, it's always and it's always great to talk to the community, to talk to everybody, hang out, see what they're up to, what new projects they're working on, and bounce ideas off each other. Great stuff.
Ben says, Elliot, do you have a cinematic double page spread that requires you to flip through?
No, I don't. But if I do, I'm gonna align it just right. I'm not gonna put it on the wrong side of the page. I got the common sense to not make that mistake, at least now.
I was thinking of doing a double page spread.
Yeah.
But you know how like the old you would have like the fold out posters and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Do it like that. Do it like that. So it's folded. So when you first get to the page, you're like, oh, there's only half of it. And then you gotta like unfold the other half. Like, oh, there's the other half. It's just long. It's like it's the same page, but now you just got one long page in your book, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would love to do something like that. I have to see I have to figure out how to make that actually like work with the printer, but I would love to do something like that. Those fold out books. The ones like back in the day, like Image was known for like having these things where you had to like tilt the book to the side and then you see the picture long ways. Good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, great stuff. And I got John Malin did something like that in Godlike, and I was like, oh yeah, that shit took me back. And because he revealed the character at the end, and you turn the page like, oh shit, you had to turn it up the other way. Yeah, great stuff, man. I might do something like that too. Yeah. Good idea.
Stuff like that's always fun. Now I was even thinking of doing like a like there were some old books where like there's the front cover was like say like Spider-Man, and you would flip it over. And then on the back would be like the Hulk. So there'd be like 2 stories, but they'd be, the way that it's flip book. So basically, like you'd have to read it and then turn it. Oh shit! Now this is backwards. Yeah.
Those are fun. Also, they had a bunch of those during.
Didn't Liam do that?
I think
with his Total Conquest. No. Total Conquest is a flip book, I think, isn't it?
Is it?
Maybe I'm wrong. I thought so.
Matt from Cleveland says, "I'm a huge fan of Ominous." That's from Katie Did.
No. The way he wrote it is what Katie did. What she did last time I was on the stream. She was trying to pronounce the name of the book, and she called it Omnius.
Oh, you know what? See, I didn't even see that it was wrong. My mind went Ominous. Right? Let's see.
Omnius. Yeah, that was a trip.
Omnius.
I'll just wait till I get done.
Because they ain't us.
Just wait till I get done with the story, then I put out the omnibus. That's gonna be a tongue twister.
The ominous
omnibus. That's gonna be awesome.
So going through the campaign,
Katie's final boss.
We got the $10 choose your cover.
Yeah, that's the entry price. For anybody considering the back, I think it's like not to denigrate my own book, but I think it's like the cheapest entry point you guys can get, other than the $5 digital. No, but $10, you get the actual book. It's a 36-page book. There's a 10-page fight scene in it, and there's also a bunch of extras like character character bios, concept art, and also a world map, so you get to see where this is happening, because this doesn't happen on Earth. All of this is happening on a made-up planet of mine, and the name of the planet is called Amina. That's where the name Ominous comes from. And yeah, here's this. What I have in my hand is the unrevised edition. This is the book with all the flaws in it, and thank you very much. Yeah,
they're not flaws. They're happy little mistakes, right?
Yeah, definitely. No, yeah, and I got feedback on it, and there's like a bunch of things that I didn't get to include in the book. Like there's no onomatopoeia here at all, and I was like, man, I can't believe I missed that. And so I went back and redid that mistake. I also tightened up the dialogue. I got an editor to take a look at it and just made a few changes to it. And then what I'm putting together in this campaign is the newly improved book with more content. But this is the original. I got a few copies of this left also on the campaign, and they're going for $20. Because I'm doing a small print. I did a small print run of these, and once these run out, that's it. I'm not printing any more of these, so these are going to be incredibly rare. And yeah, so I hope you guys consider getting it. Like all the stuff is. I mean, the artwork is done. I did this back in 2023, and yeah, the artwork is done. Everything's already.
I will say I do like that the logo is silver on this one, and then it's gold on the new one, right?
Yeah, I did that to give it that premium touch to it. But yeah, the logo from the first book on out, from the next few campaigns in the future is always going to be silver, unless I change it according to the cover. No, but I want to the standard logo color is silver. No, but I'm doing the gold one for this campaign. So that could be.
You got to do like 3 tiers. You got to be like here's the bronze tier. You get a bronze logo, right? It's a little
that
cheaper.
Could be, yeah.
You give a silver logo for standard price, and if you want the good tier, you get a gold logo. And that's the only difference. Is just the logo colors changed.
That could be, yeah. That's not a bad idea. I was thinking about that too. But I don't know how to look with bronze. I'll mess around with it. And
well, that's why it's the cheapest one. Even if it looks bad, you're like, oh yeah, that's why you got the cheap one because it's only bronze.
That's not a bad idea. And then I can like. Another difference could be like the gold version has more content. The silver's got less content. That could be a good idea. I could change the price points also. Yeah.
It's like tiers within the book itself, right? And you know exactly which one you got because you're like, oh, what logo do you got? Oh, I got the gold logo. I backed Elliot. I'm a big back.
That's not bad. That's not a bad idea. I dig that. I'll put a Frog Tony. Thank you to Frog Tony credit in the back of the book.
You want to sell more books, so don't thank me.
Yeah, definitely.
I do like this the diptych cover.
Yeah. I did. I did that Deathmonger piece as a pinup. Like I had no intentions of actually making it a cover, but I did it. And then when I was thinking about what could I do for this campaign, like I know variants are a hot thing, and it's also another way to get more books out there. So I was like, maybe I'll do variants for this also because And so I thought, like, yeah, what else could I add to it? Like, what artwork can I put? And so I did this, and then I thought, well, if I got this one, this is the villain, and these are the only 2 prominent characters in the book, so it makes sense for me to do a hero version of it too. So I just that just came together like that, and so I got the hero variant, then I got the villain variant, and then you can just mash them together. It's not exactly ass to ass, but it's my take on it.
It's close. It's close.
Yeah.
And of course, you got the new lettering.
Yeah, the new stuff. Yeah, so if you scroll a little bit further down, you'll see like some of the changes that are there from the previous book to the new book, and I changed the lettering, the logo color. It's a little bit different. The lettering, I added some more sound effects to the book. And more content, obviously. Though.
Yeah, this not only did you change the background and make it stand out more, but it looks like you added a lot more dialogue or a lot more.
Yeah, there's a concept in there that I tried to execute, and when I read back some of the comments from because when I first sent out, I did this 10-page book and I put it together as a digital package, the digital 10-page fight. That I sold it for $5, and so for the people that got it, I also included a survey, left it completely anonymous so they could just go all in on what things they liked and didn't like about it. And there was a concept that I was trying to execute in this that didn't hit, and I was like, crap. And it didn't land, and so I was like, man, how do I do it so that this concept lands? And so it required more text. I think even now you may not get the concept, but it's okay. No, I'm just gonna leave it where it is. But for the future, like if I want to do concepts, I'll have to readjust how I do my panels and stuff like that because yeah, that's an incredible part of storytelling. I was making sure you got your ideas straight and what you have here it actually executes towards it gets through to the reader. Also,
Hamilton says, "Don't thank Frog Tony. Thank Frog Tony's dad."
I will definitely.
You might not know what he's referencing, but in Vito's comic, Vito went to thank Tony from Hack the Movies, and he wrote Tony's dad's name down instead of Tony's.
Man, see that, Vito?
That's good art. Got it, Vito?
Oh man, is Vito in the chat?
He was earlier. He's still mad. We reviewed his comic yesterday.
Is it out already?
Yeah, the digital is.
The digital. Okay. Man, is it good?
The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
I think it's a 4 out of 10.
Man,
very slow. It is. You know what? I'll tell you after we look at your campaign. I don't want to like critique your campaign standing up, and then people might tune in and go, he's shitting all over Elliot's book while Elliot's there, right? Like,
oh, right. Good call.
No, I mean, and if anybody out there who gets the book and you read it and you don't like it, or there's something that you didn't just like about it, please let me know, because the only way we get better as creators is if we get this feedback. No, and I made the improvements that you see in this book thanks to the feedback that I got. No, so I'm not Eric July by any means. I'm not going to try to gaslight you into thinking that I make creative choices like that. No, like if there's something wrong with it, let me know, please let me know. And
Deathmonger, I mean, I could see this being one of those chunky like He-Man style toys. Right? Like this is something I would play with. Like when I was a kid, if I got this, like, oh man, this would be badass.
Heck yeah. Yeah, man, all of these are characters that I designed when I was like 15, 16. Just coming off of playing Final Fantasy a lot, and I really liked those games. And I thought to myself, what would it be like if you could see Final Fantasy in comic book form? So this is my attempt at that. I'm not saying that I'm gonna put a story out as good as that, but I'm gonna do my best to get you guys a great story. So.
See, you were out there designing characters at 15. I was just watching porn and masturbating. So. Slightly different life paths, but I mean, we're both here. So.
We both made it. Yeah. Yes, this is the character concept art that you're showing off there. My first design at Zadok. Yeah,
I will say I probably mastered Minecraft a little bit sooner than you mastered yours.
Nice.
So who's this other guy? Yeah.
He's another main character. His name is Silas. Like the thing in the story is that Zadok, he's not a warrior by any means. He's a farmer, so he doesn't like fighting. But because of the events that happen to him in the story, he's forced to take up the sword and forced to fight. And so along his journey, he has this guy Silas to accompany him. And Silas is everything that Zadok isn't. No, he's a warrior. He knows how to fight. He's got extreme skills with sword and with everything. No, he guns also. There's guns in the comic, and Silas hates Zadok because he sees Zadok as a buffoon. Like, what am I doing, wasting my time with this guy? And it's interesting dynamic between those two guys, and that's the arc that I put him on in the story. Now, by the end, Silas is going to realize a few things about his initial perceptions of people, and Zadok is going to go from I compare this to Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. He's going to go from that farmer in A New Hope to Jedi Master by the end of the book. And
so then the two of these guys hook up, obviously, right?
Yeah. No, wait, not like that.
He's like, yeah, wait, no, hold on.
Disavow. No, not like
Yeah.
that. Not like that. No, there's none of that stuff in my books. No, none of that stuff. Yeah. I have no dead parents in the book either. The parents are alive. The family is alive.
Thank God. I thought the same thing.
There's no dead father. No.
When I was doing my character and doing the backstory, right? I was like, I want to avoid these like weird cliches. Like there's always dead parents or like broken homes. Or like, can he just be like a normal guy that just comes from a normal home that just like now he's in a situation that's abnormal, right? Like, not everything has to be like weird.
You didn't want to fridge a girlfriend, Tony?
No.
Yeah. You see his family in the book. His family's there in the beginning. They give him support as he does what he's going to do in the story, and yeah, and then they're there, and that's also like another thing that I can look into, like because this Ominous is going to be the story of my character Zadok. Once that story is done, I don't know what to do after that. I'm assuming that people might want like a Deathmonger spinoff, but I also got his family there that I could mess around with and do some really interesting things because he does have a sister that's 2 years younger than he is.
Look at this. He's already getting rid of the main character, main boy, and replacing it with a girl. Elliot's going woke on us.
No. But there's like a dynamic with siblings there that I would like to mess around with, and I mean, but it depends on what people say. Though if they want more Deathmonger, I'm happy doing Deathmonger too.
I wouldn't. Here would be my advice, right? And maybe I'm wrong. I could be. I'm always open to being wrong, right? But I would think like Deathmonger, don't oversaturate him, right? Like part of what makes bad guys cool is like you see him and you get a little taste of him and you want more, but you never really get it, right? Like Vader was cool, and then they gave you all this backstory, like so he's a whiny little bitch from some planet. And, like that's why, like, oh, mommy got killed by the Sand People. Now I'm evil. Like, oh, I don't want that. Like. He was like this weird badass silent type, right? He's an ex-Jedi that just betrayed them, and you're like, oh, that's badass. And then you find out why, and he's like, oh, he's a little bitch. He was simping over his fucking wife dying, and that's why he's bad.
Yeah, I dig that. Yeah, no, yeah, I dig that. But I mean,
look at Boba Fett's the same way. I mean, Boba Fett's bad. Everyone liked Boba Fett. Then you get the show, and you're like, oh, Boba Fett.
Yeah, that show was horrible, man. Fuck. Yeah, that was horrible. But yeah, I get it. I get exactly what you're saying, and yeah, I was thinking the same thing also. But like if I do like a Deathmonger spinoff, it wouldn't be to take a look at his origin. It would be to see what other mess he gets into.
Is there any story behind this symbol? Because I know this is symbol.
Yeah, that's a family crest. That's the family crest for Zadok. His last name is Broadstrike. 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 That's his last name. And
his family got that from like slapping hoes, right? They're like, he's the Broadstrike. Bam. That was his signature move. Come here, Broad. Bam. Just struck her.
Bam. From slapping these hoes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the family crest. That emblem is on his sword, and it's going to be prominent throughout the story. And yeah, and there's a lot of symbols that I'm going to put in the book also. Yeah.
I like his design. I like the green. Obviously, I always love green as a color, but
yeah,
I don't know if you ever played Shining Force.
No.
The character design is kind of similar to this. You know, always in the fantasy stories, it's like a guy with a sword, but like he had a green tunic and stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's it's an initial look, but this is not how he's gonna look by the end of the story. I'm gonna change it up a lot. Because right there, he's wearing like farmer's clothes, really simple clothes. It's nothing too complex, and yeah, I'll show you guys in future, in this second book, third book, what he looks like then. And it's going to be a lot more. It's going to be different. It's going to be a lot different.
Nice. Is there any other things you want to tell us about the story? Any misconceptions you want to clear up?
Yeah. Also, no. At the time when you were showing it off on your show earlier, you were talking about the newsprint, and I put out a video about talking about that because newsprint is no longer available on the campaign, and that's my fumble. I had Pete on my show. We were talking about that newsprint thing that he was doing, and I wanted to get in on it because I love newsprint. Newsprint's awesome, and I wanted to have this available for newsprint. He had it for any creator that wanted up to 48 pages, and my book was 36, so I could let me get on that. And I went through most of it, but then I halfway through it, I realized that I just couldn't continue pushing forward with with it because it was much more expensive than I had initially thought. And it was my fault. I put an update on the campaign, and I sent out an email to the people who got the newsprint, and I explained to them what happened, and that's my fault. So I had to withdraw all of those contributions. I lost like about 5 backers from that, 5-6 backers from that. But yeah, it's the stuff that you learn along the way. I'm not shutting the door on newsprint. Yeah, I like to check it out maybe in the future, but if I do, I'm going to be much better prepared because now I know what it all entails. So yeah, that was one thing that I wanted to clear up because it was there. It was on the campaign. I did have I think 15 people get that reward, but then I had to go back and take those contributions out, and it sucked. It sucked real bad, but it's I mean I don't want to promise something that I will not fulfill on, and I don't want to have that kind of thing going on already. No?
Yeah, I was wondering because I did see that, and I was like. I thought it was there. I was like, maybe he sold out. I was like, and for whatever reason, I never look at the updates. I should always go, hey, let's look at the updates and see what's going on, but we never do, right?
No, that's understandable.
Ben got a question for you, Elliot. He says, Elliot, are there any sexy mole men in the book? Asking for George.
Mole men?
Yeah.
No.
George said that Mole Man from Fantastic Four was too sexy in the movie, and that's why he didn't like him.
That guy, the actor who played Mole Man in that movie he's funny. That guy's was in Cobra Kai. He's a funny cat. I like that guy.
I love him in Cobra Kai. He's
like
my favorite character.
Stingray, hell yeah, he's funny. And but no, I have no sexy Mole Man in the book. And I do want to say that there are going to be women in the book also, because this book's nothing but guys in the book, but there are women in the story, and I'm going to reveal some women characters later on. And yeah, so fear not.
And I will say, like I said, I like Deathmonger. His bones, they remind me of what's his name, Doomsday, right?
Doomsday, yeah. Oh yeah. I got. He's influenced from that skin color, like that Pitt type thing. Also, now that he's out there, Pitt, those big monster, big bulky guys. Yeah, that's what I was going for. And yeah, he's not like a villain. He's a minion to a villain, though, and he's going to get unleashed on Zadok and Silas in book 2, and it's going to be awesome.
I look forward to that.
Yeah.
There it is, guys. Back ominous. Is there going to be anything special on the closeout?
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Yeah, we close out on Friday. Friday's the last day to get this book. You get it. You can get digital for $5. You can get the physical book. Any one of the 3 covers available for $10. And on closeout, I'm offering this hot item. In my opinion, I think this is dope as fuck. If you can mind sharing my screen.
Yeah, I gotta remove that.
Yeah, I'm offering metal cards.
Let me guess. Hold on, let me guess. That was Ben, who made those metal cards.
Heck yeah. Who?
Ben. He's our colorist
from Base Art Department.
Yeah,
he's coloring your book.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, nice. I didn't know he did colors. Sweet.
Oh man, he does. Never mind, guys. Ben didn't do any colors. Nobody steal Ben from me. The colors he does. And so I gave him some of Liam's work. Right? I said, well, let's try. Because he's like, oh, I want to get into coloring books and stuff too, right? I was like, because I was looking for a colorist, and he's like, I'm trying to do this. I was like, okay, well, I'll send you some pages and let's see what you can do, right? He sent that shit back. It was phenomenal. Blew my fucking mind, right?
Oh, nice. Now I'm gonna poach him. I'm gonna have to poach him.
You need to. Right now, he's doing the book, and they're doing regular colors. Because I've explained this before, but it takes place. It's a flashback, right? The story.
Yeah.
But it starts in the current day, right? So you get current day colors, and then the flashback is gonna have like old 70s style colors with the
the flats.
Well, it's gonna have bleed. It's gonna so when you're in the flashback section, you're gonna know because it's gonna be visually different with the colors. And it's gonna be bleed, and it's gonna look like an older comic. And they've been knocking it out.
Man, that's awesome. But yeah, awesome. I had no idea he did that. That's awesome. I'm about to tap him in to maybe do a pinup or something to see what it's like. But yeah, for the campaign, I'm offering these metal cards. I'm offering 10. The first 10 that I'm going to offer, they're going to go for $5. $5, and you get yourself a card. And then if those first 10, if they sell, then I'll open up a new reward on the campaign where you can just go ahead and just buy a card for $10. And then these are metal trading cards. They're trading card size. The trading card size, 2.5 by 3.5 metal trading card. This is an Adam Miller art card that's also with some. Yeah, this is not available now, but I had this on the campaign earlier. But yeah, you get the Deathmonger metal trading card. It's
So you
it's
said
dope.
the metal cards are going to be when you back the book, you're going to get them.
No, you can get it for
$5?
$5. Yeah, because I wanted to make it available also for people that have already backed the book. No, so if they have
that's
already
why I was
backed
asking
the
because
book,
yeah, I already banked it. I was like, man, but I want this card because it looks awesome.
yeah, $5. But yeah, so like if you've already got the book, you can still get your metal card for $5. I'll just add it to your order. But also for the new people that might want to back, you can also back that day for $5. It's first come, first served. So as soon as that goes up, the first 10 will get that, and then after that you can get it for $10. And
you heard that, guys.
Then,
First come, first serve, which is opposite of my slogan. My slogan is first served, first come.
Thank you, man. And yeah, man. So I'm doing this with Ben, and this is going to be available only on launch day. I'm not going to offer this up any other day. I'm sorry, on closeout day. Only on closeout day. You get programmed to say for a certain thing, no? So, but yeah, only on closeout, I'm going to offer this this reward. So get in and get it. Only $5, maybe $10, but it's still a great deal. No, it's a metal trading card. Ben's
doing some good fucking work. I seen his cyber fraud cards and stuff.
Yeah,
He did Pitt cards. Oh man.
Yeah, I got my Pitt card already too. I got my hollow foil, and I sent Ben the screenshot of that I backed it. And so I'm supposedly getting a Pitt card too. So I'm excited for that, man. He's doing great work. You guys should
nice.
Don't sleep on him. Follow him. He's on X, and be sure to get in on that stuff because he's gonna go up there, man.
Yeah, Based Art Department. Check him out. And he also has like videos on his channel where he's like cutting up meat and stuff. So he's got all kind of interest.
Yeah, you guys go check him out for sure. I'm trying to find a video here because he sent me a video also, so you guys can see what it looks like. Just give me a second.
Like I said, these are fantastic. I seen him. He's got a couple videos where he's making them with his CNC machine. Mikey says, "Hey Tony, I just got back from Liam's. We've been defending you and Liam himself for like an hour." Well, thank you, Mikey. I appreciate that.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Everybody's out attacking. Like Dark Gift and Matt, and everybody's out there bashing each other.
I try to stay away from that at least on Sundays. Sunday's the Lord's Day, where we just do some nice, wholesome content, right? And people are always going, Tony, this doesn't work. Nobody wants to see just regular content. We got 62 people. Make sure you smash that like button. 62 people are
hit that like
watching
button
right now. Promote comics, have fun, talk about comic books and what's going on in the current landscape. Right?
Definitely. I got a video that I can share with you guys on the card. Yeah. You guys I'll press play here. You guys take a look.
That didn't make it any bigger. Oh, it looks so nice.
It really
How
does.
thick is that? It looks so thick too.
That's what she said.
It's all about girth.
No, yeah, I'm assuming. I'm actually. I'm not too sure about that because what Mandy was showing on her channel looked a little bit thin, but this one looks different. I don't know exactly, but yeah, it looks great. I mean, take a look.
I would say it's about it looks like a quarter inch.
Yeah,
maybe. Yeah, on that flip, it looks about a quarter. It looks nice.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it looks great. There's a few things that we had to change because there's a few. He was able to do this from a picture that I sent him. It wasn't even like an actual file, and so I was like, "Man, that's impressive." And so I scanned the card because I didn't have it scanned at the time. I scanned it. I did some touch ups and I sharpened up the image of the art. and I scanned all the cards that I had drawn, all the sketch cards that I had drawn, so they could eventually be made into like a metal trading card set or something like that down the line. And yeah, we just went back and took a look at the artwork, made a few touch-ups, and then the final one is what I'm showing you on the screen. It looks much better. Looks great.
Yeah, I would imagine because of the way the CNC is working, you gotta like, sharpen up the edges and make sure everything's closed, and certain details are going to be slightly different from a picture versus the CNC machine. But it looks like he captured it really fucking well.
Yeah.
So
I would love to show you guys the trading card, the sketch card, but I sent those out already, so I don't have them with me.
Yeah. I'll definitely be getting me some metal cards in the mail soon.
Hell
Yeah.
Some good shit. Now I got to send Ben some files. I'm like, Ben, make some cards for me. What are you doing, Ben?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you guys need to get in on it because he's got these prices that that he's working with now, but in a few years he's gonna skyrocket. Yeah, that guy is great. We haven't seen metal cards in a long time like that. I mean, engraved ones like that I haven't seen at all actually, but good stuff, man.
All right.
This Friday, guys. This Friday on the channel. Check it out. Be ready and get yourself your card. And back.
Make sure you back early, back often, like we always say, right?
Heck yeah.
Get your metal cards, get your comic, and then remember, every backer, we're gonna get Elliot drunk. He's gonna be so wasted. By the end of it, he's gonna be so drunk. He's gonna be giving stuff away. We're gonna have to like take him off screen. Man. Elliot, turn your camera off. You're just giving everyone.
Everybody's gonna get original art. Everybody's gonna get original art. I'm giving out the original art. No, not the originals. We're gonna go streaking through the quad.
Hell yeah! Hibbity jibbity crappy business, man.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to go over on the campaign before we?
No, man. I think that was it. Yeah, I mean, the closeout is on Friday. You guys be there. It's gonna start at 4:00 Eastern Standard Time. The campaign closes at 9, so I'll be streaming that whole time. Get in early so you can get those metal trading cards. And that's it. Just thanks to the Frog Tony. Thanks to everybody in the chat. And thank you, Comicsgate. Was able to do this because of them. The support has been massive. And yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for letting me show off my wares.
No, thank you for having wares that are worth showing off, right? So many people have stuff that I'm like, oh, I can't show this off. I can't try to sell this.
Yeah,
but you have something that's actually good, and people are interested in it. Like I said, Deathmonger is definitely a favorite around these parts. We like the way it looks.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'll be happy to draw him for the next few years. Super happy.
Nice.
And yeah, we're also going to have shots. Don't forget, we're going to get some shots that day also.
Oh yeah! Buy me a brand new bottle. We're gonna do it up big time. We got some other news here. This is I don't know if you heard, but they're bringing out a Wonder Man #1 comic.
Oh man! Again?
So yeah, because they got the new Disney Plus show coming out, right? And so I guess
they got the story
that's right.
to go with it.
Yeah. But here's the issue though. They're talking about possibly
yeah.
race swapping Wonder Man in the comic, right?
Oh,
because in the MCU, he's obviously an African American gentleman. He's not a white gentleman, and so they very well could be planning on race swapping him. Because I mean, at one point he was made out of pure ionic energy, and he had sort of this like dark look to him, right? Where he was not black, but he looked black because of the energy. So they could easily, I could see Marvel saying, "Hey, well, let's have a story where he, something happens, he turns back into energy. Now he looks black again, right? Like he's not a black guy, but he just looks black because of
the energy. That's the language. Yeah, that's
yeah.
Also, apparently they're going to get Trevor Slattery is going to go from the movies to the comics now, because he's going to be part of the Wonder Man story in the MCU Disney Plus show.
Crazy.
That guy should play Isom in the Isom movie that Netflix. Yeah. Here's the. I don't like what the Disney Plus show is doing with the character. Like, I'm a fan of Wonder Man, right? I'm not, I'm not part of the cult of Wonder Man. I'm like a huge, like, oh my god, I love Wonder Man, he's so great. But I thought it was a good character, and I thought he was interesting the way he was presented in the comics. But it seems like they're getting rid of all the interesting parts of Wonder Man. Him embezzling from his company, blaming his brother, the whole like he's actually a bad guy, but he was pretending to be a good guy, but then he actually became a good guy, right? Like, because it just seems like, oh, he was in Hollywood for a small section of the Wonder Man story, right? Like, he went to Hollywood for a little bit. He was hanging out with the Beast, and he had a couple of adventures there. And they're like, hey, let's just do that. Let's just make a show about a black actor that is Simon Williams, and he becomes Wonder Man. And they're like, oh, it's kind of fucking dumb, right? What about you guys? You guys big fans of Wonder Man? You like the characters?
I've seen him in a few issues of what is it, of X-Men? Avengers and stuff, but not a big fan of Wonder Man.
Yeah, I only know very little.
Black, but he's just like a character that I haven't really tapped into just yet.
Like I said, they already ruined the whole thing because, like, okay, originally Wonder Man dies, right? In the comics, he's dead, completely dead. They take his brain patterns, and that's what's used to make the Vision in the comics. And so Wanda figures out that, wait a minute, I'm not in love with the Vision. I was in love with Simon Williams because it was his brain patterns in the Vision. It was his personality that I was in love with. So that at one point she breaks up with the Vision, and then later on they get back together because she's like, no, actually I do love the Vision. Yada yada yada. So he's been through a lot of major storylines as far as Avengers and the comic books. Eventually, he goes into the future in the 31st century. He lives. He's the only superhero from Earth to survive into the original Guardians of the Galaxy future because the Vision had beamed him off of Earth during the Martians' invasion. So when all the other heroes die during Mars attacks, Wonder Man survives.
Wow. But are you talking about the Vision? Yes, right. I'm sorry. I was getting him confused with Hank Pym and Ultron. No, that's not. Yeah. Interesting.
So, like I said, he's got deep lore. There's a lot of stuff about the character that I'm like, oh man, this is all interesting. And then like none of it's gonna happen because clearly they changed who created the Vision and Ultron. They changed his whole history. They changed all that shit. The Wanda stuff. So it's already done. Like they already did the Wanda shit and all that. So it's like, what's left? All the major Wonder Man storylines are gone, right? And so like, why would you even bring the character out?
It's just gonna be a superhero with a big W on his chest, a super strong hero with a W. Huh?
Well, I mean, even that's dumb because he got his superpowers from Baron Zemo. Right, and so he was a bad guy who fought the Avengers, and then he switched sides and became a good guy. So, like, even that's not going to be there because Baron Zemo, they fucking ruined his character, right? Like,
yeah.
So it's like, what's the point? Yeah. If they just wanted like a strong black guy, they should just made a Blue Marvel show, right? Because there are black characters in the Marvel comics that they could bring out and say, hey, we could do a Prowler show, we could do a fucking Rocket Racer, Blue Marvel, Bishop, right? They could give a fucking Bishop show.
That would be great. I dig Bishop.
Yeah, maybe he's a white dude playing a black dude like Kirk Lazarus on Tropic Thunder.
That could be. That could be energy residue on the skin.
Yeah. I collected Wonder Man in the 90s for a bit. The art was cool.
Sweet.
Yeah. Like I said, he's an interesting character, and there's a lot of storylines he's been involved in, and it doesn't seem like they're going to do any of it for the MCU. So then it's like, what's the point?
Yeah.
Right? And then like they race swap them, so then it's even doubly like, what's the point? And then if they race swap him, they got to race swap his brother, who's the Grim Reaper.
Man.
And then they're going to have him seduce Scarlet Witch, so they're going to have the black guy take the white guy's girlfriend, cuck him.
Man, that's gonna be that's gonna be just right for a bunch of memes and stuff, man.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
And then, like I said, Bleeding Cool is really excited. It says, "Is that why it will be one of the most talked about comics of the year on certain YouTube channels, ones that, for reasons, have no issue with Nick Fury?" So he thinks Bleeding Cool is suspecting that your nerdrotics, your geeks and gamers are going to be really upset about Wonder Man being race swapped. Even though I haven't heard them say anything about this. I don't think they really even care about this character, right?
No. It's below their radar.
Yeah. It's crazy how that is.
It's the same.
But going from Wonder Man to Fantastic Four, guys, I loved the Fantastic Four movie. I thought it was great, and I loved what they did with Galactus. But they showed off some concept art, and Galactus could have looked even better, right?
Really?
Yeah. So we all know how he looks. He's got like all those extra little, like metal, like little fucking details, right?
Yeah.
But in the concept art, hold on, he looks like this. It looked more like metal, but like solid. Like, yeah, it didn't have all those little like details and all the little grooves and shit.
Huh.
And then there's some more concept art coming. Hold on. Look at this.
Yeah.
I think that would look badass.
Yeah.
Because it blends both, right? It has the like, oh, it's still kind of MCU-ish, right? But it's still like more closer to the classic look, and it's got the blue and the purple. It's like smooth. It's metallic but smooth, and it looks nice. And they wanted a scene where he was in the his little thing, his little ship coming down to the Earth.
That would have been dope. I wish they hadn't muted his color so much. We could see like more like that bright purple and blue, like in that picture up top.
Yeah,
that looks. Yeah, that would have been better. But they muted his colors a lot.
Yeah,
but he was great. He was great in the movie. Yeah.
They do that a lot with like they don't want to have bright colors. Like it's superheroes. I want to have bright fucking colors, bright blues and reds and purples and fucking yellows.
Yeah, we see that in this movie, but then in the Spider-Man movie, like the new one at least, it seems like they're going to lean into the bright colors. And so I'm like, why not do that all the way through, on all the movies?
Well, maybe they finally learned their lesson. Maybe they finally learned, hey, fuck it. I mean,
yeah, probably.
Deadpool was like that. They're like, hey, give Wolverine his yellow costume, make it yellow and blue and fucking bright.
Yeah.
Like this would have been a badass shot. Like he's coming in, you see like the shadow, and boom, he's fucking there.
Yeah, that's awesome. I was talking to my brother about the movie. He was complaining a lot about how Galactus was just walking around. He didn't really do much. He just like swatted somebody, and then that was just about it.
Yeah, I mean, I like the movie. I like the Galactus. Marvel comics go back and forth. Like in some comics, he could just like wave his hand and like fucking shit's changing, and he's fucking turning people into fucking cosmic beings. And then other comics, he's like, oh, I'm weak and depowered, so he's just like smashing things around, fighting. He has gotten to fist fights in Marvel comics when he's fighting other celestial beings, right? So it's not unlike him to do that.
Yeah.
But they did like it was very inconsistent. Like if they would have like, I think it needed a scene where he's in the ship and he's basically like looking at a meter or something, and it's like showing his power levels going down as he's like he hasn't fed in a while. Right. So then you think like, oh, so he was weaker by the time he got to Earth. So that explains why like they were able to like overcome him a little, right?
Yeah, definitely. My favorite part of the movie, or one part that I really enjoyed, was the very beginning of it, when you get that quick catch up of what's been happening with the Fantastic Four, and you see them like alluding to a bunch of characters that they fought at the beginning of their careers, supposedly, which are characters that appear in the first few issues of Fantastic Four. I thought that was great. That was just an excellent way to introduce the characters. You saw the Puppet Master and the apes, a lot of great stuff.
Yeah. Red Ghost and the Super Apes. Hidden Hand says they beat Galactus way too easily. Yeah, I mean, I agree, but it's one of those things like it's a movie, so you know that they had to beat them. Within the 2-hour time run, they're going to beat them, so it's going to seem
Right.
too easy, regardless, right? Like he's really like Galactus really should have been a thing that like showed up at the end and then like spanned a couple of movies, right? Like this looming threat that's there, like oh, he's coming, and then like boom, okay, now we've established who he is for 3 movies in the background, and now we're just gonna have balls to the wall action. With Galactus,
that would have been dope. Yeah, that would have been a nice way to approach it. Like and I was also something that didn't sit with me was the whole teleportation thing. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen the movie yet, but that we see like Reed in the labs do the teleportation thing, and there's where the egg is at originally, and then where it goes, the destination, and he uses that device supposedly to try to save Earth. So he puts the devices on Earth, but I'm thinking like, where is it going to go? Like, where's the other end of it? And I thought that was something that might have slipped the writers for the movie.
Well, they said in the movie that the Earth was going to go somewhere. They didn't say specifically, but he's like, I found a spot in space that it would work and it wouldn't disrupt the cosmos and blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
But also, like, what they didn't discuss?
Interesting.
Like, if he got rid of the Earth, if the Earth moved, right? We saved the Earth. Yay, we saved the Earth. But all those other planets would have fucking exploded, right? Because it was every planet's orbit is being affected by the other planets. So once you remove Earth, that would have fucked up the rest of the solar system. And who knows what sort of cascading effect it could have had on the universe. Like, he was just like, whatever, true. We saved Earth. Fuck the rest. Fuck everything else, right? Cosmic says, in the animated show, Ghost Rider just shows up and gives Galactus the pen and stare. He does, but in one of the comics, Ben Grimm tells Ghost Rider, hey, you should just give Galactus the pen and stare. And he does, and it doesn't work on Galactus.
Yeah.
So,
oh, damn.
Yeah, well, the pen and stare is the same way. Like, in some comics, it's like, well, if the person feels guilty about what he did, it works. But if he doesn't feel guilty, it doesn't work. And in some comics, it's like, no, It doesn't matter if he feels guilty. It's whatever evil he's put, he feels the pain of that. And so, again, it's like hibbity-jibbity. It is whatever the writer needs it to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever catch Stanley say that? Because there was like a clip that I saw a long time ago. He was talking about how everyone debates who can win in the fight, if it's Silver Surfer or Thor, if it's Thor or Hulk, and then he just ends up saying straight up, the writer's going to decide who's going to win. I mean, just whoever the writer decides. Like, if he wants the Hulk to win, the Hulk will win. If he wants Silver Surfer to win, he'll make it so that Silver Surfer wins.
Kind of like squash. Brings up a good point.
Yeah.
He says, "What about the moon too? We need the moon, or we're screwed."
Oh, that is true. Yeah, we'd appear with no moon, and then it would mess up the tides and all kinds of crap. Wow.
Oh, okay. Ben saying I misunderstood. He says, but there was no device to receive the Earth on the other end, like the egg is what Elliot.
Yeah. The receiving end. Yeah, there was no destination there. So it would teleport where? You know? It would disappear and then reappear where? Because with the egg thing, it appeared where the other receiving device was at. So that wasn't.
Well, I guess the other device was just to go back and forth, right? Between the two devices, and they were just like a one-way trip. Like, we're gonna go through a portal and never come back, so it doesn't matter.
Might be.
I would assume. I don't know, because at the end they open up the portal and they just push Galactus through it.
Yeah.
Which
where did he go?
It would have been funny though, because in the comic, he's got all this cosmic power. It would have been funny if he went through the portal and they're like, "Yay, we win!" and then he just teleports himself back. He's like, like back on the Earth, and like he can teleport. Like, I'm fucking Galactus. Yeah, I can teleport, bitch. Like, what you think?
He can teleport now?
Yeah.
He can teleport now.
Worst movie ever. Thanks, Elliot.
Did you not see the movie? I said spoilers. I love the movie. I liked it.
No, he said he didn't think about that thing you pointed out. But now that you've pointed it out, you're now ruined it for him.
It me just nerding out. The same thing, like, because I like Superman, I like Fantastic Four, I love what they're doing, the direction they're going in and stuff. But I mean, they're not perfect movies. Though. They have their flaws that I'm obviously going to overlook every time I watch it because I enjoy seeing them in action. But yeah, like for example, with Superman, also, there was a scene like with they're in the Pocket Universe, and then that Metamorpho's got no, he's got to do the kryptonite thing to Superman, but then across the hall, we see the guy who's got the gun to Baby Joey, and then in that scene, Metamorpho's got the time to get rid of the kryptonite, create a sun, and help Superman. And I'm thinking, why doesn't the guy on the other end just go ahead and pop Baby Joey? Like, wow, how does, like, in the time that it took him, like, he just could have easily took out the kid and then screwed over Metamorpho. Like, oh, it was, it reminded me of Dr. Evil.
Metamorpho can make anything, right? Why don't he just make a gas that put everyone to sleep so the guys holding him hostage would all fall asleep and he would just leave?
Or that, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I mean, there's a, I'm like you, where I like movies. I go, oh, this is great, but I can nitpick the shit out of it. Like, but I can also go look at all this stuff that I don't like about the movie, and like, so, I'm not beyond that. But CBR wants you to think about 10 Fantastic Four storylines that are perfect for a sequel. The first steps. For me personally, if they made a sequel to Fantastic Four, I want a prequel. Because those, like you said, those early stories that they showed at the beginning, like, hey, they fought the Red Ghost. I would like to see that, right? Let's see them fight the Mole Man, and let's see, how they got to where they are, right? Because they said it was like 4 years after they debuted, right? Yeah. So, like, show me what happened in those 4 years.
Yeah,
I think that would be interesting. But here's what they say: Fantastic Four could finally bring the Inhumans into the MCU properly. Do you want to see the Inhumans show up?
It might be cool, yeah. It might be cool, but it's gonna be. I don't know. It wasn't that popular the first time around. I don't know how they can make it better this time around, but I guess they had Black Bolt in. No, they had Black Bolt in. What is it with Scarlet WandaVision? No, it's the Scarlet Witch movie.
No. It was the Doctor Strange multiverse.
Yeah, he wasn't there, but I didn't see like any super fan reaction like, "Oh, bring Black Bolt back." No, everybody was more focused on Professor X and Reed.
Yeah, I mean, they had what's her name, Captain Carter, in there too, and I don't think there really was any like they're really pushing that character like it's something.
That's very true.
But I don't think Black Bolt could work. I mean. They're really, the Inhumans are really fucking silly when you really get down to it. Like a chick whose hair is alive, and a guy with like goat legs, and the king that never talks because like if he whispers it'll like blow shit up. It's like it works in the comics, but how could you like a silent protagonist for your entire movie? Like,
that'd be hard to pull off. I mean, Anson Mount's good, but he's not that good.
It's true.
And then, like I said, the hair thing, like in the comics, it's like you're reading a comic book, you don't really like, how could her hair stop the thing? But then, like, you're gonna watch a movie, you go, that's kind of stupid. Like, she's hitting him with her hair. Like, come on. This Man, This Monster. The focus is on the thing, sort of. They want to do the This Man, This Monster storyline. It says Fantastic Four 51 follows the story of an imposter. Ricardo Jones, a man with a vendetta against Reed Richards, kidnaps Ben Grimm and steals his power. Rocky exterior included. Ben, now in his human form, can't convince the team that he's the real Ben. So Jones becomes the thing in the Fantastic Four. During a mission, when Reed asks Jones to help him, Jones has the chance to finally kill Mr. Fantastic. But does he take it? I mean, that's what I want to see in a movie. I want to see a movie where Ben gets replaced on the team, and then we follow this fake thing. And then there's some other villain, and then the fake thing has a redemption, because it's really interesting for a movie, right?
Yeah, could be. Mm-hmm. I mean, after you introduce Dr. Doom, I think those kinds of characters would be like a step back.
I think this kind of story would work in like a TV show, but not a movie.
Yeah,
definitely.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely.
Terror in a Tiny Town would allow the MCU to explore Earth 828. Terror in a Tiny Town celebrates Fantastic Four's 20th anniversary by stripping them of their powers while living as civilians in a reality. Yes, again, that's... do you want to see that? Do you want to see the Fantastic Four powerless in a remote town solving crimes?
No.
For a movie?
No.
Yeah. The Battle of the Baxter Building. After a battle with the Frightful Four, the Fantastic Four have lost their powers. Again, no one wants to see that.
No.
Fantastic Four full circle sends the team into the negative zone. So going into the negative zone, fighting Annihilus and all that, I think that could be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be badass. Yeah. Thank you.
So
The
far, that's
Trial
definitely
of
the
Reed
best one.
Richards. I think this would be the only one that works. The Trial of Reed Richards. Where they learn that Reed is currently on trial for actually saving Galactus's life. The Galactic Tribunal, headed by Empress Alondra, wants to blame Reed for allowing Galactus to feast on yet another world instead of killing him when he had the chance. I mean, I don't know how they could spin that with the fact that they didn't have a chance to kill him in First Steps. I mean, the only way you would have to spin it that, like, hey, why didn't you send him into a black hole or something that would have killed him instead of just like on the other side of the universe, right?
Yeah.
But even then, like, you're really stretching it. The Watcher, that was a disappointment that there was no Watcher in the movie, right? Even in like the background, there should have been a background shot of like the Watcher standing there, right?
Yeah. Like
as a nod to the comic, like he's not going to get involved, but he's watching, like, because it's a really important event.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to try to mix Namor with him.
Oof. So we're gonna see the Mexican Namor seduce a white lady. So look at that. We got Namor, we got a Mexican guy taking a white lady, and then we got the black guy taking the white lady.
Yeah, I don't know. Could you imagine? Could you imagine that Namor seducing Vanessa Kirby? Could you imagine that?
No. Well, they're already trying to hook him up with Shuri. That was stupid.
Man, I don't see that.
That whole Namor thing. How did you feel about it? I thought it was bullshit pandering, and I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, I thought that was horrible. And yeah, it completely destroyed the character. I mean, the character doesn't look like that at all. I read those first issues of Fantastic Four. There's nothing in it to allude that he might be Mexican or he might be from Mexico somewhere in the Caribbean. Nothing. There's nothing of that. So I don't know why they would thought that'd be a great idea. Man, it would just completely destroy his character. And yeah, he looks nothing like the comic. It was horrible. It was horrible.
I mean, they completely changed his character. They tried to make him like sympathetic, and maybe he's. They do this all with the MCU.
That's all. Like, that's also true because Namor's an asshole.
Right? Yeah, like Namor originally was like, "Hey, I hate the surface world. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna like kill you." And he only joined the invaders because like Hitler was, had submarines and shit. He's like, hey, you guys are invading my territory, basically. Like, I'll help you to like fuck over Hitler so you guys can stay out of my water, right? Like, that was like his whole reasoning. And the whole idea that they had advanced technology and stuff, that was cool. And then eventually Namor's like, hey, I could just take over the surface world. And you got the whole Atlantis attacks and all that, right? Like, that'd be a good storyline to do. But they want to do it like CBR is like hereafter is an emotional journey. When Dr. Doom possesses the thing, no one wants to see that. Fantastic Four 1, 2, 3, 4 goes a bit darker than normal, dealing with their own stuff, which turns them into big old meanies. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see the team falling apart already. There's like no fucking none of the actual good storylines are here. It's just all a bunch of bullshit.
I mean, they already introduced Galactus in the first movie, so I mean, the only place that they should go or could go would be into space. I mean, that's the only way to up the ante is doing that.
I mean, Galactus could come back with new heralds like he does in the comics.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah.
The Wizard and the Frightful Four are supposed to be their equals. You got the Red Ghost, like I said, Annihilus and Blastar would work. Obviously, Dr. Doom, but they're saving them for the big crossover movie.
It looks like they're going to set up that Secret War storyline, right?
Well, it's hard to tell which one they're going to do because you have the original Secret Wars with the Beyonder and all that, and then you have the newer Secret Wars.
One, the John and the Hickman one. I think that's what they're going to do.
I think they might do a combination of the two.
Yeah. It will be cool to see those characters again. Yeah.
I think that's the excuse they're going to use afterward. Like after Doomsday and everything's all done, I think the remnant of Battleworld is going to become the new universe. And so, like, look, the X-Men and everything exists, kind of like how they did in the I don't know if you've seen the Arrowverse, where they had all the characters in different realities, and then they had that big crossover, and then like everyone just existed at the same time, and they're like, what do you mean? And they're showing like old articles, like, look, you and Supergirl saved this thing, and you and Black Lightning were here in this adventure, right? So I think they're gonna do that. Where like, yeah, like everyone just exists at the same time, and all their storylines are now going forward together, right?
Yeah.
Fantastic Four versus the IRS. The Fantastic Four return to Earth after a 6-month trip in space and are accused of tax evasion after failing to file before the deadline.
It's 4 years.
They get certain exemptions, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's a trilogy
that is
right there.
Yeah. The IRS are going to get their money. They're going to come after you with 6,000 employees.
I mean, what did the Joker say? He's crazy, but even he's not taking on the IRS.
Heck yeah, man. Which one did you like better, Fantastic Four or Superman?
Oh, Fantastic Four, but I'm biased towards Marvel. I'm always going to pick Marvel.
I really like that Superman movie. It was dope.
My dad hated it. My dad was like, "This is garbage. I hate this. It's not Superman. Hashtag not my Superman." I was like, "Calm down, old man. It's going to be okay."
Who was expecting Christopher Reeves, maybe the older take.
Yeah, he doesn't like the changes. Like he's always complaining. You think I complain about movies? Because he's a lifelong fan, right? He's like,
oh, nice.
So he's like, he'll nitpick the shit out of things. I'm like, Dad, you realize you can't have the same story. Like yeah, in Spider-Man #1, there was no fucking smartphones and there was no computers and shit. Like you can't do that story. Like you got to update it. It's like, no, but you don't understand. I'm like, you can't have a radiation experiment in a kid's high school anymore. Like, sorry, that's not believable anymore.
What did he not like about the new Superman? What was he nitpicking about?
He didn't like the portrayal of Lois. He didn't like Lex Luthor.
Yeah, I could see that. Lex Luthor, I could see that.
And Jimmy Olsen, the Jimmy Olsen thing is like Jimmy Olsen's supposed to be like a little nerdy kid, not like fucking some smart ladies man.
He wants to just like the comics.
Yeah.
That's a hard.
I'm telling you, like he wants it like 1 for 1, and that's like you can't, like it's impossible. Like, it's like, but you don't understand. This is what I grew up with. I do understand, but I'm just telling you, like, sorry, you're not gonna have a 1940s Captain America with like the exact same shit. They got to update it, right?
Yeah, that's true. We got to find common ground between the old and the new. Yeah.
Speaking of old, but still good, we got Pitt, guys.
Oh,
Pitt
yeah.
Volume 1. Right now, we're sitting at $76,777, 551 backers, with 28 days to go. Everybody is losing their shit over this. Everybody's complaining, but you don't understand. I could go on eBay and I could buy old Pitt comics. No shit. Tell that to Marvel when they put out their trade paperbacks. Hey, Marvel, could you stop putting out your trades, because I could just go to eBay or some secondhand store and buy old comics. Like, you fucking retarded?
Yeah, those kinds of comments are geared towards the customer and not towards Dale. No, and I think we should all like pitch in to help out Dale also. No, if you're really about that, no, because that's the best way to support the man who created all that.
Yeah, I mean, those comments aren't even aimed at the customers. They're just aimed at like trying to denigrate the campaign.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't, we weren't allowed to bring this Pitt campaign out, so we're gonna make sure to tear you down, right? And we can't let you succeed. We can't let you make any money. How dare Mandy make any money off this campaign? How dare Dale not come to us? That's what it's all about.
That's true.
So let's take a look. And again, Dale Keown and his brother Dale Keone, two of my favorite artists. Right?
Dale Keone.
Look at that art, and man,
It's insane.
It is.
Yeah.
That's just
go ahead.
That's the sequential art that you can see in the book. Like, you don't see that nowadays. They go so simplistic with all the art, but this is detailed to the bone. It's amazing. Yeah, just get in on it. Get it.
I was gonna say one of my regrets
Get in where you fit it.
is I never picked up anything from Image. I know it's a shock that people are like, how could Tony have been a comic book fan and he never bought any Image? Because I'm a Marvel simp. I've never been. I've said this over and over. Right? People don't understand this. I'm a character person, right? Like I like the Hulk. So to me, it doesn't matter who's on the book. I just want to read the Hulk stories, right? I just want to read Spider-Man stories. So when all these guys left, like I knew about and I heard about, oh, these guys are all starting Image, but I wasn't like, oh, I'm a big Dale Keown fan. I'm a big Todd McFarlane. I just going, oh, that's cool for them, right? Like, but I like Spider-Man. They're not making Spider-Man, so I'm not going to go. No, they're not making Hulk or Doctor Strange. So I never picked up Pitt or anything, right? Because it was like, hey, I got X amount of money, right? Spoiler, I didn't have unlimited funds when I was a child, right? So it was like, hey, you know, these are the comics I'm already buying, right? I'm not going to stop buying any of these to pick up this new thing. So I just never got into anything from Image. But now that I'm older, right, I'm wiser, I can get that.
Heck yeah. I used to flip through them in the grocery store. It would be on the record, just flip through a few of them. Oh, just check out the art. Great stuff.
I got the special Michael Turner
That's
cover.
awesome. Oh yeah. I got that hollow full. I can't wait for it, man.
No, I mean, I cheaped out. I'm not. Again, I'm a reader, I'm not a collector, so I'm not like, oh, I got to get the hollow foil and all that. Like, I just want to read the comic, right?
Heck yeah.
But I do like that
Great
Michael
stuff.
Turner cover.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
That called the estate cover.
That conflict marketing cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Call the
there you go.
estate. Call the estate.
Yeah, look at that. The hollow foils do look nice, I will say.
Yeah.
Pitt makes his triumphant return right here on Indiegogo. Collectors will be able to relive the experience of where it all began in the 90s. Each page has been scanned and digitally touched up for absolute supreme quality. What's the plan? The original Pitt series, issues 1.5 through 20, will be released by Stuntman Comics in trade paperback format in 5 different collected editions. One final trade paperback, Volume 5, will be releasing a custom Pitt slipcase to hold volumes 1 through 5. They'll then look magnificent on your shelf, coming out of your comic book box. After volumes 1 through 5 are complete, we'll be releasing a Pitt Complete Omnibus, which will also contain tons of extra content. There may also be more surprises along the way that all Pitt fans will be sure to enjoy. Yeah. That was the other thing people were complaining about. They were like, why are they putting out 5 trade paperbacks and then an omnibus? Why not just put out the omnibus? Why are they trying to make money with this campaign? Why is Dale and Mandy trying to do good business? Right?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense how they're approaching it, though, because trying to get back through all those issues and then getting them all together in one single format like that, it is a lot of work. And so, yeah, they're doing. I think they're going about it the best way, because they don't have that material available just like that. They have to get the files and stuff. I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do to get it, but it's not easy. You know, it's not easy to get that all that. That's like 100 and something pages of old artwork that they got to get together.
Yeah, it sounds like they're not getting the files, that they're scanning the actual comics and then touching them up as needed, right? So that's going to take a while. You got to scan everything in, touch it up, make sure it's all lines up right.
Yeah.
And again, you want that stuff fast, right? You want to be able to read it. The omnibus is more of a collector's item. Like, look, I got the big omnibus. You put that on your coffee table, put that on your shelf, right? Show it off. But if I want to sit down and read it, I need something that's easier to read.
Yeah, the trades, yeah,
so
much easier to read.
Be, more exciting. And then who knows? Maybe Dale makes enough money off this, you convince him to make another issue, make a special new Pitt.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
it could
Never
be.
know.
It could be. Yeah, do like 10 pages or something like that. I would freak out. Because I mean, Dale's at the point of his career where he doesn't have to draw. I mean, he can just. I mean, he just. I mean, the
Yeah,
guy's
like
a legend. Bro.
semi-retired.
He's a legend. He doesn't have to bust his ass like he did back in the day. He's just like having fun with it, enjoying his time. And people have been asking for Pitt for a long time though, so I'm glad he's doing this, and it's going great. It's going great. Be sure to get that.
So check it out and get yourself some Pitt. If you're a longtime fan, or if you're like me, just getting into Pitt for the first time, this is a great, easy entry point, right? I don't have to go track down.
Yeah, that's true too.
I don't have to go get eBays and compare sales and compare prices and it's just right there. It's all collected for me. It's gonna be one easy bundle.
And the shipping from eBay also.
Yeah. Why are they trying to succeed instead of just being a complete another failure like me? PTP, definitely, yeah. It would also weigh 1 million pounds. Yeah.
That's a big book, yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, I love Dale's art. I still think that his Hulk is one of the best, right?
Heck yeah, yeah. His artwork is amazing. So I study his work all the time. He doesn't do too much exaggeration, like in the sense like he'll make the muscle but he'll do it like anatomically correct and it looks just perfect. He does the double lighting effect to it. I'm gonna study his work more. His work is amazing.
Yeah, he's a genius.
Oh yeah.
A rare genius. You know who's not a genius? James Gunn. But DC Studios just brought back Mr. Terrific for a historic DCU cameo. Well, if you guys have watched Peacemaker, the new season of Peacemaker, which I don't watch Peacemaker, but
there's a lot of dong.
At the end of Peacemaker season 1, they had this scene where Peacemaker walks by Jason Momoa and Ezra Miller, and then they had like a shadow, which is supposed to be Henry Cavill, and another shadow that was supposed to be Gal Gadot, right? That was in the original Peacemaker, and that's why people said, well, this isn't part of the DCU, obviously, the first season, because it's connected to the Snyderverse, right? Well, James Gunn has went back and retconned it. That's now been changed to include the Justice Gang. So instead of Henry Cavill Superman, we got David Cornsweet Superman. Instead of Gal Gadot, we got Millie Alcock Supergirl. And then, of course, Terrific right here, Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl. So,
and they're the only two that speak in the show is Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl. The rest are still just silhouettes.
Yeah, so they've retconned it now that Peacemaker is now part of the DCU.
But what was their intention with the previous pick? Like they wanted Peacemaker to like form part of the Justice League or something?
No, well,
it was.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, it was just basically a gag. So at the end of the show, you because he's always busting on all the other heroes in the DCU, and so like at the end, like he said, like smart mouth stuff to Aquaman and to the Flash. So like you see them kind of because he's making all these jokes about Aquaman fucking fish, and so at the end, like Aquaman's like that fucking guy. He's always saying I fuck fish, and Flash kind of laughs at him. So it just ties it into it was the DCE.
All the smack talk.
Yeah, because Peacemaker talks a lot of shit, like a lot about other heroes. And it's very funny.
Yeah, I caught some of that in the movie. It was great. Yeah.
So they wanted to tie this into, they wanted to tie it into the original DC extended universe, right? And then obviously James Gunn took over, and they axed all the Snyder stuff, and they're not going to do that anymore. So they're like, James Gunn doesn't want to let go of all the stuff he built with Peacemaker. So they said, fuck it, we'll just retcon it and say, hey, pretend like that other scene didn't happen. And so now it's part of the DCU. And so, the Snyder Bros really up in arms because they're not only did they erased them, they're taking it away from them, right? that was part of their hope. Like when they saw that, they're like, oh, see, we could still have it be a Snyderverse because technically it's still connected, right? James Gunn said, not anymore. But Booker says, shout out, great. Mr. Rodriguez. Thanks for all your help.
Yeah, it's Mr. B. Yeah, shout out to you, man. Thank you very much for your confidence and looking for me for help, for your consideration, man. Hopefully I was able to help.
Booker's a good guy. I look forward to his comic when he's coming out. I'm glad that he asked Elliot, because if he would have asked me,
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Just a little bit. Damn it, Booker's not outing me. Also, Tony, for putting me in contact with it.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you also, Tony, for your consideration. Also, out of everybody in CG, you put him in my direction. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's very.
He asked me. He goes,
"That's very kind."
I'm looking for some people that might be able to help me with what I'm doing, and I said, well, you could, here's some people that I know are good people that they're putting out quality work. They should be able to help you. Right?
Sweet. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I was able to take a look at this stuff and give him some advice, some suggestions, some recommendations. I mean, ultimately, it's up to him to see what fits best with his vision. But yeah, it's great. It's great to be able to give some insights. Huh?
Great stuff, like I said, other people, that I've not mentioned but deserve mentioning. People like Tom Tuttle. They believe in Comicsgate and they want to help, right? So
yep.
Those are people I'm comfortable going, hey, reach out to these guys because they believe in Comicsgate. They want to help. They want to promote. They're not selfish people. They're not looking to put themselves ahead of others. And so they'll definitely, reach out and see what happens.
Trying to give me chills up my arm.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I'm willing to help out anybody who's got any questions about anything. I mean, at first I could be limited to just art advice, but now I'm going through the campaign. I can probably give you guys some tips on what to do with printing and setting up the campaign and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just the first time you do it, you'll learn a lot from it, and just go out and do it. And if you have any questions, reach out to me and anybody. Like Tony says, I am CG, and I want CG to do great, and I want CG to put out great content, great stuff, and we're not. The great thing about the community is that nobody's greedy with information. Like, we're all willing to share what we know. So make sure that your product is great. Make sure that this guy's product is great, and stuff like that. So we're all about that.
I mean, I want to promote the best campaigns I can. So if you got questions, you go, hey, what do you think about this script? What do you think about this story, this piece of art?
Yeah.
I will let you know in the most brutally honest way possible, behind the scenes, right? I'm not going to drag you out into the front and go, hey, everyone, look at this shitty thing that he did. But I'm going to go, hey, here's why I think it's bad, or here's why I think it needs improvement, right? And then a lot of people are afraid of that, right? A lot of people are afraid of doing that. And I've seen it so many times, and it breaks my heart, right? Because I've seen people in DM groups go, hey, can someone give me some help? Or what do you guys think about this thing, right? And everyone is so afraid to offer any sort of criticism that it just gets ignored. Like, everyone just pretends like they didn't see it because no one wants to be the guy to go, well, that arm looks a little funny, or, maybe you could do this to snappy up the dialogue or whatever. Yeah. And then those campaigns suffer because everyone's afraid to be the bad guy. Everyone's afraid to offer criticism because they don't want to come off as an asshole. Luckily for you guys, I don't have that fear. I will be willing to 100% be the asshole if I need to, right? So if you need help, you need advice, I might be a little slow getting back to you because I am busy with life, but I will eventually, right?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. That's what I was going to say is that, then it's up to the creator to take that advice or not, and then apply it, because some people, I've heard people receive great advice and then not apply it, and then just stumble and fumble, and it's just bad. And nobody out here is 100% pro. We're all learning. We're all amateurs in essence, and so any information that can help you guys to get better is should be welcome. That's my case. Like, if you guys, anybody out there who's going to get my book and you guys read it, see it, and you guys think that I'm messing in this area or messing around in that area, it's not good, please let me know. Please let me know, because I hear everything you guys say. And obviously, you have to sift through it because some of the stuff is some of it's just bashing, but some of the stuff is like good stuff. Like for example, this onomatopoeia thing that I had. I was reading through the book and I thought it was great, and then somebody pointed that out, and I was like, "Shit, you're right. There's no sound effects here." So you have the correct course, and hopefully this second go around is much better than the first one. So if you guys see anything, please let me know. Please blow my DMs up. Like, this shit sucks. Let me know if that's the case, though.
I'm sure everyone's gonna blow up your DM and say, "This is fantastic. We want more."
I hope that would be great. That would be amazing.
And what we want more of too is Cephas #1 from Ben Soto. Look at this.
Hell yeah!
I can't say enough good things about how nice the art is in this. Look at this. It looks like a professional level comic, right? And that's one of the things that we CG, right? There are comics here, like you go, these are real nice people, but like, it's a little amateurish looking, right? And you kind of go, hey, this is what it looks like, and it's not the best, but the story looks pretty interesting, and maybe give it a chance. I've never had to say anything like that about this campaign. When I saw it, I didn't even know who Ben was. I didn't know if he was technically CG or not. Right? I just seen the campaign on front of my comic. I was like, this looks fantastic. And let me bring it to the audience, see what they think about it, right? I mean, for all I know, Ben could have been an anti-CG guy, which would have put a lot of egg on my face, right? But thank God he wasn't.
Yeah.
What's up, TJ?
Shut up.
Hey. What's up, man? How you doing? TJ.
I mean, you just look at it, and it looks like something that would be on the shelf. It looks like something that one of the big two could put out, right?
God, look at that.
Yeah, the panels, everything is dynamic. It looks great. Awesome work.
Jealous.
A lot of motion.
Jealous of all this. This right here, I love this fucking vampire right here, because it looks evil, it looks mean. That
looks dope. Yeah, dynamic, a lot of motion.
And of course,
and that looks badass.
Werewolf.
I love that.
Yeah,
that's a badass werewolf.
I'm only anti-Tony. Just kidding. Well, I mean, I was gonna say, like, that's a huge fucking which faction of the anti-Tony crowd are you? Because there's so many of them. But yeah, I mean, this campaign looks badass. And then, like I said, the cover, the whole hand coming out of the grave, sort of like your Night of the Living
Yeah, that's
Dead.
one I backed.
Nice. Yeah, it looks great. It's a great book. It's got the foil cover also.
Yeah.
Great stuff, man.
Hate how I got to scroll all the way back up just to get to the fucking covers.
There's the foil.
So yeah, $15. Choose a cover, and of course, if you want digital, $5. Can't beat that, right?
Heck yeah.
Can't beat that with a stick.
All right, guys, we're about to close things up. I like to keep these under like 2 hours, just so I can. It makes it easier. I can.
Is it because TJ got here?
Yeah.
Man, TJ shows up, close everything down.
If we keep it under 2 hours, StreamYards has the AI clips that they can make. They can automatically cut you clips out for shorts. And then, like I said, it's Sunday. I don't want to like keep everyone here all day. It's just a nice, relaxing show. Give you 2 hours of comic book stuff, and then send you on your way to spend time with your families. So, I appreciate you being here, Elliot. Don't forget, guys, if you are CG, a creator, whether it is a writer, an artist, if you're just a CG streamer, if you're like, hey, I just put on shows to promote comics, I'm CG, and you want to hop in, and you're not already in the DM group, just hit me up on Twitter. Be like, hey, could you put me in the DM group? And like I said, there's a lot of good people in there. A lot of people if you need help to reach out to. And TJ, he's late, so he's going to get fired. I'm going to yell at him in a minute.
Go to get a stern talking to, young man.
Yeah. Samba Gogo is also late. Go back and watch the whole show. It was fantastic.
Yeah, man.
Elliot also, Elliot was telling us about those steel cards that he's going to have as part of his closeout. So make
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
you get in on
Oh,
that.
nice.
Yeah, Friday, August 29th. That's this Friday. Like this upcoming Friday, the campaign closes. I'm not going to extend this campaign. There's no 30 days extra. There's no in demand. There's no storefront. I'm shutting it down. I currently got 114 backers, and those are the ones that are going to get their the rewards. And then that'll be it. And then I don't know when I'm launching the next campaign. It might be a second chance campaign, or it might just go straight into the graphic novel. But get it while you can, because then later you're going to be kicking yourself in the butt. What's going on, Liam?
Abyss.
Hey,
Real quick,
I'm mad. I'm a mad little fucking koala guy. Frog Tony.
Hold on, Liam.
Hold
Hold on, Liam. Liam.
Yeah, hold on. Yep, go.
Hold on. He says, Picardian says, if you look at the Canadian version of Indiegogo, Dale is way closer to 100K. He'll probably have it converted to Canadian money, so he will make even more. Someone point that out to PTP. All right, Liam, you got the last 3 minutes. Go.
Yeah, no, good. I want 24 pages of Jersey Blue from you. Write it. I'll do it. Fuck these guys. I'll catch you guys later.
Let's go.
All right. So there you go.
Lovely.
Liam Gray wants more fucking work to do. So I got to get on
Blue?
that.
Are you doing
Jersey
that?
Blue? Yeah, it's a. In my comic, I wanted to have a couple of backup stories, right? And so Jersey Blue was one of the backup stories, and I was like, let me reach out to Liam Gray because I loved Liam's art. I was like, let me get Liam Gray on this, right? And Liam agreed, and so Liam did 4 pages. It's a 4-page, not quite an ash can, right? But it's like a little preview, so you get like a real short 4-page Jersey Blue introduction, right? You kind of meet the character, you see him fight a villain. It's a real quick fight, right? But it's done really well, and that's what Ben colored. And Liam's art is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I had no idea that he did art like that. I've been seeing him on Kings. He's doing some great pieces. No,
yeah,
a few things that I would recommend, to change here and there. But it's great. This is great. Yeah.
Yeah. So
definitely, he's doing sequential artwork. That's awesome. And then Ben is doing colors. Great. Yeah, bring it out.
And then people were really upset because me and Liam were working together, right? And I had got Liam to do this long before Liam became a CG King. I had got Liam to do this.
Nice.
And so people are really upset. But I guess now Liam's like, hey, these guys are really pissing me off. So give me 24 more pages and I'll fucking draw it. So I got to get to work on that. That's going to be awesome. All right, guys.
If I take a look at the characters, I might do some fan art. Yeah.
I'll show you. If you stick around for a minute, I'll show you the pages.
Sweet.
All right, guys. Love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.
You guys be